Morning. I was just listening to a radio program and the preacher was saying, are you in the middle of some difficult things? Are you experiencing hard times? Are you having troubles? Good. You might be in the middle of God's will. And then he goes on to say things like, you'll be in sorrow because you light your own light. You do all this stuff because you light your own candle. And the Spirit came over me. It's like, remind people that you may be experiencing difficult challenges in life. You might be facing difficult circumstances, and it may be because you're walking with integrity, because you're standing in the truth. Those things are going to be affecting you because the outside world, in a sense, doesn't want to receive the truth. There's a lot of people, if you say stealing is wrong to a thief, he's not going to like you too much because that's how he gets along, so to speak. You tell an alcoholic you can't drink, he's not going to enjoy that too much because he drinks, and that's his vice. Druggies, porn addiction and sexual addictions and other things like that. Those are people's vices. When you start taking away people's vices, they don't like that too much. So honesty may put you in a difficult situation. And what they experience when when an alcoholic is unable to get alcohol, he feels really weird because being sober is not natural for him. It takes time to understand that that's naturally how you're supposed to feel. But he's so used to alcohol being in his system. But when you take that alcohol away, you're the worst person in the world because you took his alcohol away. Over time, if he stays off that and starts reacclimating himself to what it feels like to be sober, pretty soon he starts saying, wow, it was a good thing that I got away from that. Well, this preacher was like, if you're in the middle of difficult circumstances because you're doing the right thing, good. It might be God's will. And then what comes to mind is a lot of these people who are in ministries, like Pastor Scott says, they'll sit there and they'll bag on people and tell them, look, you're in a bad spot. Good. It's the Lord's will. Now help us move into a new building. We need $2 million. Are you experiencing difficult things? Well, we are too. We're trying to move into a new building and it's difficult. Okay, so the irony there going on, it's like, okay, so you hear people talking about you're in difficult situations because you're living in the truth and because you're living in the light of truth. Why is it seems like, okay, when's the last time somebody prevented you from getting your building? When's the last time somebody took away your equipment so you couldn't worship? When's the last time somebody came against your faith and broke it down so that you've got to go all over the globe with the sweat of your brow to share the Lord God? Okay? There's a broken connection in the church today, nowadays, that wasn't there in the 90s. It's becoming more and more prevalent every day. It's like the devil wants to oppress people and convince them that they need to sacrifice and offer to the church. And he wants to make the church the umbrella instead of God. And when we make God our umbrella, we live by faith. So, I don't know. That's spontaneous. I just stopped and I had to share that. Have a good day.